What's up everyone? It's Gaijin Gamer here, back with another Summoners War Lost Centuria video, and today we're covering a brand new series called Free-to-Play Journey, and today will be episode 1. So without further ado, we'll kind of jump into my account as I've re-rolled it almost 100 times now. We'll show you where I'm at, just show you that we haven't bought anything, and show you that we haven't progressed at all. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So ladies and gentlemen, before we start today's video, I just want to show you that I did not spend a dime on this account. I'll go ahead and just go into the shop. We'll kind of tab through everything because you may or may not believe me because it was pretty great. So we'll just kind of cover everything here just to show you that, yeah, we absolutely did not buy a single thing on this account. And yeah, it came out pretty crazy. It just shows you that how much you can actually do when you decide to kind of put forth some effort to like really get down and dirty with some rerolls for the account. So without further ado, I'll just quickly show you what I'm rocking. As you can see, yes, I rolled 3 legendaries, and yes, they look perfect for an AoE comp. So that's what we'll be running. As you can see, we've got amazing pieces up here. Honestly, I'm super excited to be running Tessarian, Poseidon. We'll kind of run Rakan in the front. We can run Soha for some anti-Wusaw action. And then we also have Beretta, and we're lucky enough to get him to almost level 7. So this account's absolutely insane. And, you know, my main account doesn't have an Lapis, but this one does. Not only that, we have some acceleration here with Megan. This is an absolutely stacked account, as you can see. And without further notice, we'll just kind of show you what team I'm running for my formation, at least for climbing the ladder here early on. So here we go. This is what I'm looking at. As you can see, we're kind of running an AoE comp here with some counterplay with Soha, as you can see in slot 5 there. She's going to be just kind of anti-Wusa or anti-any buffs that my opponent might be having, as well as we have some acceleration with Megan. We have some decent tankability as we have Jean kind of sustaining our Rakan there. Poseidon to kind of decelerate the enemy, and then we have just dots, AoEs, and just all sorts of damage in the back line. So without further ado, let's kind of hop into some laddering. Alrighty everyone, as you can see, I decided to play this match because it's somewhat on the equal playing field. My opponent decides to go for an Oberon, so luckily I still had a card to counter him, so I decided to use good old Tessarion there. As you can see, with this team comp, I'm just really trying to A, gain the mana advantage as quick as possible, as well as B, just trying to kind of, oh, that was a great counter by my opponent right there. Just try to put as much raw damage as I can on my opponent. So as you can see, I'm just really kind of using my abilities here just to try to chip away at him, and we'll see if we can't get the win out of this matchup here. We're just going to continue to push the mana advantage and just push AoE damage. If he decides to put any buffs, we'll decide to steal him. And we'll go ahead and just real quickly, boom, try to get some health right there. We'll transfer all these stuns. Boom, okay. Okay, chains right there, that was a good play. We're just going to counter with Tessarion whenever he decides to use an ability. Potentially, hopefully kill something here. Nope, I think he got off. Nope. And then, yeah, we're just, as you can see how this team comp pretty much works here, it's pretty insane. Just a bunch of AoE damage. And it just eventually wears down my opponent and just continue to get the mana advantage too. That's a huge factor in this equation here. As you can see, my opponent's desperately just trying to do everything he can to attempt to win, but before you know it, it's over. Alrighty everyone, and now we kind of have our second matchup, at least for this first section of laddering for the free-to-play journey here. As you can see, my opponent here has definitely a pretty decent team, several level 6s, 3 legendaries, and the copper out front is level 7 with a nice little skill stone. One thing that I will say, at least for this journey up to rating 1000, was that not having runes makes a huge difference. I'm sure that my opponent's is also rocking runes, so you gotta imagine, like, my team comp may look not the most impressive in this team fight, but you gotta imagine that, like, I have no runes, no bulkiness on any of my, you know, characters that are dotting with some energy runes or swift runes, depending on what I would decide to go with. Don't have swift on my Megan right there, as you can see. And then just not having Blade on both Lapis and Tessarion, I'm just going to do so much more damage once I'm able to kind of acquire those. I decided to wait until I get to level 5 before I start pulling for runes, just to try to manage my resources as efficiently as possible as you know, free-to-play player. Once you're just especially when you're pay to win, it's so easy to get to that level 5 threshold that it's you know, no big deal. You know, essentially day one you're getting level 5 easy peasy essentially, but as a free to play player, I think that it's going to be a bit of a slower grind. So I'm just going to try to wait it out as much as I can, just kind of farm the free ones that I get from territory, and then just kind of hold on to my dust until I'm able to hit that threshold. As you can see, the continuation of my team comp here, I'm just like kind of responding to abilities that my opponent plays, as well as just, you know, putting out as much AoE damage as possible. Kind of the hidden value in this team is that it's just going to make these laddering matches just go that much quicker, regardless of the fact that my opponent has runes. It's just going to, you know, expedite the process. You know, I have lost one time so far in the laddering matchups. Unfortunately, I did play against a super whale, and I didn't record it, unfortunately. But the opponent managed to beat me just due to the fact that I'm kind of a one-trick pony with this team, but it's pretty quick and pretty efficient at what it does. I just happen to had a bad matchup, unfortunately. But as you can see, I just keep on chipping down my opponent. Like I said, with runes, this team's going to look a lot more impressive. But as for now, it's just kind of you know, doing its AoE cleave thing. Especially the one thing that I will say will become way better is the once Lapis gets up and running. Just due to the fact that, especially like towards the end of the battle, if I'm running an all AoE comp and you have like a Kamoon or something that's, you know, just trucking away, you're definitely. I've seen a Kamoon 1v3 or 1v4 an entire team if they don't have an answer, you know, against the Kamoon, and Kamoon's just spamming his, you know, ability and being able to constantly crit and heal up. It's actually quite insane. And I'm kind of running into similar issues with my Lapis. As you can see, she just doesn't have the damage that she needs to really get those huge shields to sustain herself in the very end of the game here. That's one thing that as you can see, my opponent did a really nice little freeze right there, but I'm just going to go ahead and save my Oblivion for this counter right here, and boom. There you go, and that kind of spells the end for this matchup. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and jump until I get to 1,000. We'll do some summons, and then we'll call it a video. Alrighty, everyone, and now as you can see, we finally made it to Silver 5, and this is honestly where the journey really begins. So what I went ahead and did is claim all the rewards just to kind of gather all the resources together so we're not wasting your time. And I just kind of want to show you what we were able to get. I got super lucky. First and foremost, as you can see, I got Jean's card another time, so now I can upgrade her again. I got Soha again, so now she's level 7, insane. I also got some Beretta action going on. And then you may notice this little epic soulstone here, and that is probably the best thing that happened while you were away. And so without further ado, we'll do some pulls on the account and see what we can come up with here. So as of right now, I don't have any runes, so I do expect the account power level to spike quite a lot as I kind of progress throughout the account. Wow, that was pretty good. And I'm hoping that I'm able to get to level 5 at a decent pace here, because that's really where I want to start opening some runes, just due to the fact that I'm able to potentially get hero runes if I kind of wait until then. So that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully it doesn't take me all too long to get there, but it hopefully won't. But then again, I've never done a free to play here, so as you can see, we're just kind of opening this up. We're getting some good pulls here, so that's always nice to see. And hopefully, oh wow, that was really good. Wow. And you know, maybe we can get an epic. That would be, or I'm sorry, a hero level. Sometimes I get lucky on my main and get some hero levels with these puppies. Oh, that was really good for Thrain. Got another upgrade on my transfer. That's always nice to see, because that's one of the main spells I'm using currently. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. We got another Ramagos, okay. And then here we go, last but not least from this one's. Alrighty, ooh, that was really good. A couple Megan cards, wow. She's in my main lineup. Alrighty, so now as you can see, we got 12 summons here, so we'll do a couple single boys, and then hopefully we can get some. Hopefully we can get lucky. I'll probably do my 10 pull for gems first here, after we're done with these 2 singles, and see how I feel. We might do all singles, or we might decide to. Oh, we got a new damage conversion. Not one of my favorites, but I have seen it been utilized pretty well. Oh, we can't do gem summons, my bad. I just want to do singles. I feel like I'm luckier with singles for some reason. So we'll just kind of continue on here. But yeah, alright, hold on. we're going to go ahead and do this tempo up here. I'm kind of feeling lucky for a tempo real quick here. Okay, that was not bad. Alright. Ooh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see, what does it look like? Oh, wow, that's really good. Alright, let's make it dramatic here, as I always like to do. Alright, that's not too bad. 2 skill stones. Honestly, I don't know what I'm more excited about. 2 skill stones or the legendary. Seek for 10 cards, that's not too bad. Raccoony, I'm not too, still questionable on whether Raccoony's decent or not. There we go. Hopefully, oh nice, some more Beretta. Alright, hopefully we get something. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh wow, a purple stone. Oh, dang it. You know, maybe I'll use Seek though. Kind of depressed by that, but hey, you never know. Alright, and let's see what we got here. Come on, we could use, I would love to get a dupe to be 100% honest, but here, who do we got? Oh, Rakan. Oh, well, I guess my hopes were answered. That's probably my least excited one to get, but hey, I'm not going to complain. So that was really good actually. And we'll do one more 10 pull here. Oh, okay, we got some skill stone action. We'll see what else we have. Alright, let's just go ahead and open it all. Rip the band-aid off here. Okay, wow, that was not too bad. Alrighty, well I'd say we did pretty decent. We got a nice little solid foundation. Alright everyone, and real quickly I just have 3 things before we end today's video. First and foremost, please let me know if you'd like to have a reroll guide. I know that I've gotten asked a ton of questions as to, you know, what may be good when starting out, or, you know, what is the most efficient process in starting out. As you can see, I started out with a pretty decent account, and I think each and every one of you can do the exact same. It may take a little effort, not gonna lie, but it's definitely well worth it. As you can see, my account's pretty stacked, you know, just starting out. Next up, I just want to really quickly say that I went ahead and created a guild on this account. As you can see right here, I'm rocking the Gaijin guild, and I would love it if each and every one of you, you know, before it fills up, can join up, and that way, you know, I'll be active in chat, and I'd love to see you, each and every one of you here. And then finally, real quickly, before we end today's video, I just really wanted to thank each and every one of you for not only watching the videos, but supporting the channel. It means the world to me. So I'm just going to keep on putting out as much content as I can. And without further ado, I'm Gaijin Gamer, signing out.